The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on Mick Blam Racing.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series makes a return to Sunnyside, California, this time for road course racing, stock car style, as we're getting set to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of the Dodge Save-Mart 350. Welcome back, race fans, to NASCAR on Mick Blam Racing. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 MB&A Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey Mick Blam. And as I said last week, the larger tracks this year seem to have hosted some of the most unbelievable and challenging events in NASCAR, and you can expect Infineon Road Course to be just as dramatic. But what unique challenges does this road course present?
First of all, we're going the wrong dadgum way. I mean, you're supposed to be going that way, not that way. And the other part is that on an oval back home, we shift gears on the starts and the restarts. We lock that thing in high gear, and we don't ever mess with the shifter anymore. Here, you're going to have your right hand on that shifter all the way around the racetrack. 11 to 14 shifts. Wah, wah, wah. That in itself takes its toll on the driver physically. It makes it real hot in the car. And he's got to take care of that $10,000 jewel he's got a hold of there, Larry.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of demands on the driver, but the demands on the equipment, the chassis, the engine, the gear, the transmissions we've already talked about, and the brakes. And this place is hot and slick. Another unique thing about this place is single file restarts. And what I've always seen is in the middle of the race, these guys show some patience. And then the crew chief says, 10 to go, and that's when it all breaks loose. They start beating and banging each other, knowing the checker flag is out there.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting out front are the 21 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Starting in row 2 will be the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In row 3 are the 27 car and the Target Dodge. In row 4 are the Mark Martin Ford and the DuPont Chevrolet. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the 46 car and the 16 car. The 6th row has the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge and the Home Depot Pontiac. In row 7 are the 98 car and the Hamilton Ford. Starting the race from row 8 are the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet and the 178 car. The 83 car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will start towards the front. In the 10th row are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting the race from row 11 are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the UPS Ford. The 12th row has the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Rubbermaid Ford. Starting the race from row 13 will be the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In row 14 we have the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the 10 car. Starting from row 15 will be the 143 car and the Alltel Ford. In the 16th row 18th row are the 176 car and the Lowe Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 19 are the Square D Chevrolet and the Tide Ford. The 20th row has the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the 136 car. Starting the race from row 21 will be the 26 car and the M&M's Pontiac. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the America Online Chevrolet.
Turn 11. Good passing zone entering turn 11. It's the slowest corner on the course. You get down to 35 miles an hour in the middle of that corner.
The best place to make a clean pass.
DW, best I can tell, I don't know what to tell you to expect here on lap 1, so you better reach over and pull those belts tight one more time.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go road racing today, boys!
First lap is complete, 10 laps to go in the race here at Sonoma. We're going to be bottoming out pretty much the whole time. Oh, I took that incorrectly. Got into Rusty Wallace there. As well as I believe that was Ricky Wright. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Ooh. But all in all, oh man, we're so loose getting into the turn there. All right, that was a corner cut, but I gave up the spot, so it's fine. It's fine. All right. See if I can work my way back around Robbie Gordon, who's one of the ringers out here. I'm surprised he's back here in the top, back here in the 20s. Ooh, easy. But yeah, putting all of that 100% racing road course experience to the test here. All right, we're gonna try to get around. Oh, big contact with the 31 there, but we got the position back. We're back into the top 20. Now I'm gonna try to get around Rusty Wallace. Amy Hicks is also back here. Yeah, we're going to be putting all of that road course experience that we've been gaining through F1 and through the 100% races here in this very game. We're going to be putting that to the test. So the first thing I did notice here is we did not finish a lot. We did not start last, so that's always a plus. That is always a plus. Ooh, I blew that corner big time. Oh, man. Big contact with Robbie Gordon there. Not going to be too happy with us after the race. I'm sorry about that, Robbie. It's been a little bit, okay? It's been a little bit. The last few times I've actually done 100% race has been on ovals. So it's been a little bit. So I need just a few laps to try to work my way back in here. Rusty Wallace has taken over the position from Amy Hicks. We're going to work our way to the inside of Amy Hicks. See if we can pass her clean. Yes, we do. Pit stop's already starting to happen. Strategy is engaged, so we're going to pick up a couple of spots from there. 114.3. Okay, easy. Yeah, these guys can drive it so hard up the hill. I can't do that. I gotta be very, very careful. Here comes Johnny Benson charging through the field. Okay, easy. Alright. Something I have noticed is that these guys are also beating and banging. So it's not just me. We're also beating and banging. Like, everyone's kind of beating and banging through here. So that's pretty cool. Heard a lot of contact on the start where we were double file, but now that we're kind of spread out here. No, it's right now you're just watching us, but you can imagine there's probably beating and banging all through the field as long as they're close together. But now we're trying to catch up to Rusty Wallace. Maybe be able to get ourselves into the top 10. Okay. Not a bad hairpin that time. Here we go. 4 laps complete, 1:14.7. Okay. Let's turn 1, 2. Yeah, they can bring it. They can bring it in turn 2. I can't do that, and the car just won't. It won't turn. It just will not turn in off of 2 if I drive it up there as hard as they do. But these set of turns here is where we can actually start pulling these guys. All right, so we've got, looks like Terry Labonte's up here. Rusty Wallace is trying to get around them. We're just kind of watching from afar here. Still not comfortable enough to do manual transmission here. Still not quite comfortable enough for that. And this looks like Jeremy Mayfield. Is this Mayfield up here? Alright. Try to get to Mayfield. Alright, had a really good hairpin that time. Might be able to get Jeremy Mayfield on the final turn. No, we can't. Swung just a bit wide, but that's okay. We're close enough. We're in pouncing distance. We just gotta wait and be patient. Got some big damage on our left front there, but that's because we went off the racetrack and got into Rusty Wallace really, really hard. Okay. Might be able to get Jeremy Mayfield here in this next turn. Okay. Pull the F1 move on him. Alright, easy. Ooh, slight contact, but that's okay. Everything's fine. We got into the 14th position. Rusty Wallace has gotten around Terry Labonte. Terry Labonte's going to be our next victim here if we can get to him. Lead cars are pitting, but we're only halfway on fuel. I don't know why they're coming down pit road. I wonder if... Can we make it the whole way? We might be able to make it the whole way. And if we make it the whole way, yeah, there's Chad Chaffin. Mike Brown down pit road. Okay, so we're about 15 seconds back. Alright, so our fuel might be good, but I don't know about our tires. Our tires might not be good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We still got a long ways to go. Alright. See if we can possibly work our way around Terry Labonte. Alright. Get to his inside. Should be able to outbrake him here. Alright. Clean pass. Now we got Jamie McMurray. Looks to be Scott Wimmer. Ooh, Wimmer, a little bit loose there, buddy. Okay. Got some more guys coming down pit road. It's just more positions for us. Ooh, can we get to his inside? I think they're actually coming down pit road. We'll have to see. Alright, here we go. And Wimmer's coming down pit road. I overdrove it. Oh. Still managed to get the position on Jamie McMurray. Alright. So McMurray stays out. Rudd is now in the lead. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, I screwed that up. At turn 2, man. Turn 2, I just can't get it. I cannot get turn 2. 3 and 4, I'm fine here. But yeah, turn 2 is just terrible. Okay, we got a smoker here. Not sure who that was. It looked like Katrina Good. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Goes this set of turns here. Alright. Gonna make our way down through the S's. We've gotten far, far away from Jamie McMurray. We're kind of out on our own here for a little bit. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Can we make it the whole way on fuel? Can we make it the whole way on fuel? If we can't make it the whole way on fuel, can we make it the whole way on tires? I think we can make it the whole way on fuel. And if that's the case, we may have just pulled the most accidental strategy ever. So we just moved into second place and first. New leader, the 83. How long can we stay? Oh my gosh! Caution is out!
Oh my God!
Caution is out! This might end the race. We have to make sure we get to the line. We have to get to the line. I don't know what the caution was for, but we have to make sure that we make it to the line. This might be our first road course victory in this game. In career mode. This might be our first road course victory. We just have to get to the line. Worst come to worst, there's 1 lap to go. And we'll just have to park the bus and hope for a top 10 finish, but oh my gosh. This may have just ended the race. We just get around. We just put a 25 a lap down. I don't believe this. Did we just win this race?
Just 2 laps left.
2 laps to go. We may have just won this race. Let's see what the caution was for. Nadu spun out. Okay, yeah. So I made Nadu spun out in turn 7 there. Yeah, he just got in a little bit too hot. I understand. I understand, Jerry. Oh man. No, we're not pitting. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in our career, we are going to win on a road course. How about that? Tony Stewart second, Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Spencer, and Jonathan Wolf round out the top 5.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The 83 car was out in front for most of the race.
Yeah, no doubt he deserves the victory. What an incredible race for all the guys on that team.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the Voice of NASCAR, MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Daytona International Speedway.
And here are the race results for the Dodge Save-Mart 350. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. We won our first road course race in NASCAR Thunder 2003. Our first ever road course race throughout my entire history of having this game. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Well, we win, followed by Tony Stewart. Dale Jarrett is in third, Jimmy Spencer in fourth, Jonathan Wolf rounds out the top 5. 6 is Mike Brown. Good run for the 98 there. Bobby Hamilton in 7th. 8th is Sterling Marlin. 9th is Kevin Harvick. And rounding out the top 10 is Michael Waltrip. And here is the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite old school Cup driver. Winner's purse of $140,000. One caution, and it was the race ending caution. 4 lead changes, time of race 19:55, average speed of 66.3 miles per hour, and margin of victory just about a second, but that's just because of the caution. So not too concerned about that. Unfortunate for Katrina Good. She had not been in a race for quite some time, I think, so not a good showing for the 136 car. Hadn't seen it in a while, but, unfortunately fell out of race on lap 6 with the blown engine. Bill Elliott went out of the race on lap 6 with the blown engine. That's going to be bad for Elliott, good for Amy Hicks, because she and Elliott are battling for the top 20 spot in points currently. Ricky Rudd also falls out of the race on lap 8 with engine trouble, and looks like we had quite a few. No, not many cars at all finished one lap down. Kenny Schrader was the last car on the lead lap. Ooh, not a good race for Junior. Not a good race for Junior. That might have hurt him in the points. He might no longer be up in the top 10. We'll have to see, because that's a really bad day for him. All right, so here are the point standings after Sonoma, aka Infineon. We're just steadily pulling away. 41 points over Dale Jarrett. We gained 20 points from last week. Sterling Marlin in 3rd, 349 points back. 4th is Jonathan Wolf, 384 points back. Rounding out the top 5 is Tony Stewart. We have Mark Martin, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still maintains the top 10, but he's fallen back a couple of places. I think he was 7th last week. And rounding out the top 10 is Ricky Rudd, 645 points back. Let's see. Mike Brown has moved himself into 15th after his performance today at Sonoma, which is awesome. And the 20th place is still being maintained by Amy Hicks, but Bill Elliott has dropped considerably after his finish today at Infineon. So, like I said, that was a good day for Amy, bad day for Bill Elliott. Like I said, these two are battling for top 20 in points. Let's go to the awards for the week. Elliott Sadler. Elliott Sadler got himself a pole, so good on him. Somehow we led the most laps of the race. There weren't many, but somehow we led the most laps of the race. All charged up goes to Bobby Hamilton. Interesting. I didn't see where he had actually started, but he did finish in the top 10, I believe. So fastest pace goes to Dale Jarrett. I mean, really? Did we think it would be anybody else? Do we think it's anybody else at this point? Dave Alpern is the rookie of the race, and the move of the race, most exciting pass of the race, goes to Elliott Sadler. I would like to have seen it. Let's go ahead and check out Ray Best's Rookie of the Year, currently still being led by Winston Kelly. Cheryl King did gain some points this race because Lynn Zalachiev did not participate. So Cheryl King gained some points, but Winston Kelly is still out front holding it down for Ray Best's Rookie of the Year. Another pole award. So we have Elliott Sadler, who joins the rank of pole winners for the 2006 NASCAR Thunder 2003 season. Nothing changing in the Jackpot 5. Okay. So Daytona. Daytona is going to be the next one. So next week we're actually going to be looking at a Noble 5 race there. So we have Manufacturer Championship. Chevy is just killing it now. Chevy is just killing it. 30 points over Ford. Dodge in third with 66 points. Pontiac bringing up the rear with 60. Lap champion. Just give us a few more laps. Just a few more laps on the season. 170. Mark Martin holding down second with 56. 10 laps ahead of Ryan Newman, who has 46 laps led on the season. Jonathan Wolf with 44 laps led on the season, rounding out the top 5 as Sterling Marlin with 32 on the season. Did he actually lead any today? He did not. Elliott Sadler started on pole. Wait, no, that's Bill Elliott. Yeah, Elliott Sadler started on pole today, but did not lead a lap. Looks like Michael Waltrip got him some. Yeah, Waltrip got him some today. So, interesting. My gosh. I mean, my gosh. So, for clarification, I'm recording this on the day of the COTA race in Texas. So I've been watching road course racing all day. And, obviously we have the 100% races that have definitely improved. I still have a long way to go, obviously, not killing the field in certain turns or whatever. And it was funny because I thought there was going to be a huge stack up, which is why I went to the grass. And the funny thing is that I feel like I wound up being the cause of that stack up, because every time I'd always started at Infineon for the past 5 years. Anytime I started there, it was usually towards the back, and they would all just stop and turn number 2. They would all just stop. So you go through that, or was it turn 3? But up the hill, they would all just like come to a dead stop on the first lap every time, or on restarts even. They all just come to a dead stop. So I was expecting that, didn't get that, and actually wound up probably being a cause of a bit of a stack up there. But as you can see, go back. Now, last year was lost. We lost last year. We finished 21st last year. But the year before that, go back and watch the performance there. Go back and watch the performance there, and go back and watch this performance, because it's so, like, the difference is stark. And I have become a better racer on road courses. I'm not so terrified of them. I did not expect to win. But as the race was going on, I noticed that even though my tires were starting to wear, my fuel was good. I had great fuel economy. I probably could have made it that extra 2 laps and went the full route. I couldn't do that last year. I was like half a lap short or something. I would have ran out, but I could have made it on fuel. I think I probably would have won this regardless of what happened. And we did have good speed. I think I was concerned about actually finishing, being able to finish in the top 20. But as the race went on, I noticed the long run speed starts to kick in. These guys start to wear their tires out, and I start catching people and passing them. And it was pretty fun. Infineon's always been one of my favorite road courses. I tend to, if it's usually not this game, but I tend to have a lot of fun racing there, because I could just kick the car sideways and just kind of drift through some of the turns and stuff like that. And it's usually always a lot of fun. And that's I've had issues in the Heat series because of the spin out, but usually if you're running a manual shifting, you don't necessarily have that issue. You still do, but it's more mitigated if you're running a manual shifting. But I had to go. I am so used to a wheel now. I had to do automatic shifting here, which I was fully going to go in and do manual shifting, but I just kept forgetting. I legitimately just kept forgetting and not knowing which corners I needed to be in. So what I did was I adjusted the gearing so that it kind of mimicked what I would normally do. But I just can't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. We won our first road course. There's so many firsts happening in this season. So many firsts. Oh my gosh. I am in awe. I am just in complete awe. Now we're going to Daytona next week, and then we got Chicago after that. I'm debating on whether or not I want to bring this car to Daytona because of, I don't need a lot of power there. I mean, if you're playing this game, you're naturally good at super speedway races, but man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So that being said, that's all I'm going to say for this afternoon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to NASCAR Winston Cup Series Racing here on Big Blam Racing. And if you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Cup Series. So be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Leave a like on the video, comment below. Comment down below, #first-time. Don't say who won, just say #first-time, and I'll know. So Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you at Daytona.